Yes, this is your instructor, Jerry Jankowski. I already did a video on how to make a simple logo in Adobe InDesign. This is a amendment to that, meaning it's correcting and making simpler some of the moves I did in that particular video. And I hope this will be more helpful to you. This is complicated. It's the irony is that it's a simple logo, but it's not simple to make, and it just is what it is. So I've actually even written down the steps here, so you can actually look at them and do a screen capture of this if you need, besides the video. Okay, so let's start here. I'm going to use the ellipse frame tool. Okay, and rather than clicking and pulling, I am just going to see the crosshairs. I'm just going to click on here to the desktop, and I'm going to choose about 3 inches. Kind of, if you're following along with me, and I hope you do what I'm doing as far as measurements go, and then once you are fluid with that, go ahead and then do your own, okay? And in the end, you can always enlarge your logo. Okay, all right. Let's work up here on top. I am going to hold down my Option Alt key. You see the double arrows? That means I can duplicate it. There we have 2 exactly the same size. Okay, so according to the directions here, it says select type on a path tool and key in all the text and do it in all caps. So let's do that. Here is type on a type tool. It's type tool, then type on a type tool, and do it. Let's do it right on top. See there? You get a little plus sign. Click. Do my caps lock, and let's do Long Beach. There we go. And on the bottom, we'll have Dog Park. Okay, Long Beach. Now, what we're going to do is make this a little bit bigger. Let's style it right now. I'm going to go up here. I'm using Museo Sans. You use whatever you want to use. I like this because it's just a really nicely designed sans serif font. And it has numbers instead of light, extra, bold, or whatever. So I know that 900 is extra bold. Okay, and I'm going to make it 24 points here. Okay, so there we go. So now what we're going to do is click on this selection tool, which is the hollow arrow, and I am going to click on this is the touchy part here. I'm going to blow this up. You have to, in the selection tool, click on the left one and pull it to the left. Okay? Click on the right one, the blue right line, and do that. Okay? Not sure why it's doing this. It really is not supposed to do that. So let me do this one over here and this one over here and see if I got I had the lines mixed up. So make sure if you make a mistake, it's easy to do. If you pull the right one and take it left, that's what I did. See, so then just retrace your steps. That's not that difficult. Okay, so let's pull these. I'm going to pull them right to the middle here. All right. Now what I would like to do is, now the directions say pull one line to the outside of the circle to the right and one to the left. That's what we just did. Click on your type tool again, select type on top and go to control bar and center it. Okay, so what that means is get back here into your type, your T tool, and go up here. See this? By the way, I'm in Essentials Classic. Set yours for Essentials Classic, because if you are in Essentials, it's going to look like this. And you're going to be wondering, what is he doing? Okay, go up here. I think it's the same place as on a PC. So just go up there and do Essentials Classic. There we go. Okay, this is flush left or align left. align right, and this is center, and that's what we want. All right. And now what does the instruction say? Click on your type tool again, select text on top, and go, okay, we already did that. Number 7, select text again, and go to menu, type on a path, options. Okay, let's select this, type on a path, options, and you get this dialog box. Okay, I would, for this, just doing a run through with this, I would just go ahead and do, oh, I can't go down here, but I would just put in here a sender and minus 30, make your life easy, and make sure this is previewed and do OK. And that's, I had spacing minus 36. Let's do that. Type on a path, options, let's do 36. There we go. See, it makes it really widespread. We're doing that because then we're going to pull it in toward the center, and it's all going to get narrower. Okay? With the text still selected, hold down the Shift option, which is the Alt key, Shift option Alt key, and use the down arrow on your up, down, left, right toggle keys on your keyboard. And that's exactly what it is. If you look on your keyboard in the center right, at least on my Mac keyboard, that's what it is. You have a up, down, left, right arrows. All right, so let's do that. This is selected, and let's go, oops. Let's make it go down. Oops, again, I think we need to be in, nope. You know what I'm doing wrong? I'm not holding down the Shift option. Shift, Alt option. Hold those down with this selected in the type tool, okay? Now I'm holding mine down and I'm doing the down arrow. Now it's working, okay? I hit the down arrow about 4 times. That's perfect. Okay, great. Now let's do the other one over here. Let's click on here. Let's do dog park. D-O-G-P-A-R-K. All right, let's do the same thing. Let's do it, I think we said 24 point. And I want to do Museo Sans 900. There we go. Okay, let's go here to the selection tool, and once again, let's see if we can do this right this time. We want the dog park eventually to end up in here. I'm going to pull one of these lines here, and one of these big lines there. And now let's select it again, and go up here, and center it. There we go. Okay. Hold this so we can get back here in the screen so it's capturing all of this. Okay, so we have that. Now let's go up and make sure that we have the same settings in the dialog box. So let's do that. Let's go up to type on a path, options. All right. So we had this at minus, what did we have this at? Minus 36, yeah. And we had a sender. So let's do that too. Notice how it jumps in there. And I think that's good. Make sure your preview is selected so you can see what you're doing. Okay? Now, it's already selected. Don't forget, hold your Shift, Alt option key. And now go up. With your arrow up key, whoops, sorry, it's still down. Go down. I'm going to do about 4 times. There we go. And we got it. Okay. Now let's do some color work here. Okay, let's do this paper white. Let's do this one. Paper white. Seems like it's disappeared, but it didn't. Now let's do the circle. Let's do the circle dog park. Let's do it a green. There we are. And this, we just need to pull over and place on top of it. Okay? You see that? Just place it right on top. Okay. Now, just so that we don't accidentally bump it or anything, let's do a marquee over everything, select everything that's underneath, and let's do object group. There we are. Now we got this. Now, let's do a white circle in here and place the dog. Okay, let's do this again, the ellipse frame tool. We know this where the center is because we got these X lines from the circles we made. So take your hairlines and do Shift Option, click and pull. Try to get the same space above the type as below the type, and let's make it paper white. There we go. Now, let's import our dog, and we're done. This will be like the simplest logo you could make. You can add a lot of color and do other things if you want. One of them would be, say, on the outside of this. Let's do a, we have to, it's grouped, so we have to use the direct selection tool. There we go. For this, we could put a, we could put black for the outside and then make it a little bit, let's do the stroke. Let's make the stroke about, I don't know, 3. Make it a little heavier, you know. And now let's import the dog, okay? So let's go up to Object, File, Place, which is Command D, and now you have to point to it. Okay, the computer wants to know where is it. So let's look for dog. We got cats, 3 cats here. Here it is. It's a dog PNG. Okay? So I'm going to do open, and here it is. It's on a little holder here. What you'd like to do, you should do is before you click anywhere, you should imagine where you'd like it. And I'd like it here. So I'm going to click and hold. And there we go. And then I'm going to position him. Oops. Command Z. The blue box is the bounding box. That's what is too small right now. And I'm going to pull it so it's longer. Okay? This other box, the red box, is what the actual image is. And you can move that around. This takes a little bit of time to get used to, but you really should. You're going to use this in other applications, okay? But that's basically it. And I hope this is easier to figure out because that's this demo.